Michael, we're here.
Yeah.
Hey,
You didn't
it
do the
is.
intro.
But I was going to. You cut me off. I was going to do it. I swear to God. Let's just cut this out, right? I'll do it again. I'll do a Warzone. Well, you know what Warzone? I'm gonna say like, let's cut this out, and then it just doesn't get cut out.
Yeah.
We're back, everyone. Hey, welcome. This is Trivia Flashback. I feel good about that one. That's a good one. I'm joined by my co-host, Michael Campbell. Michael, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. It's Saturday morning. It's nice and sunny. So yeah.
It is Saturday morning. Yes, that is definitely the time for everyone who is watching this. This currently live Saturday. I feel great. I don't like the Run Lola Run blasphemy that you sent me a couple of days ago during university. That was that hurt. But we're not here to talk about that. That film's an amazing masterpiece of art. But fuck you. But we're not here to talk about Run Lola Run and why that should be always studied in university. We're here. We're watching a match, and we're joined by our next guest. She is, of course, the 2019 Fandom Fights Singles Tournament finalist.
Okay.
And
that was like going through. I didn't know how you're going to end that, but
I knew exactly where I was going. I knew the ending. I just had to make my way to it. She is the macaw, but I think most people will call her the goat. It is none other than the lovely Maggie Brzakala.
Hello. What's tomorrow, with you guys?
Yes, absolutely. How you going?
I'm doing good. It's a Friday night here, so I'm sitting at home alone doing this, so that's fun. And I'm in Tim's spot, which I never get to do. I'm also using his computer. It's almost like I'm Tim, but I'm not.
The power that you have, like with the background of movies, that's.
Is there any other categories you want to add a fandom? You can do it before the stream.
Right? I have the power to do that basically right now.
So, I mean, you just kind of came out of nowhere. I remember 2019. It was like, I kind of got to ask, who convinced you? How did it happen? Like to be like, you know what, I'm gonna give Fandom Fights a try.
It was definitely a combination of both Robert and Tim. But it was mostly them saying, you're gonna play Michael, who was Robert's roommate at the time, and it's basically going to be super easy and you don't have to study and you'll do fine. Because it's definitely at the point where Tim made me watch every single match and we would play along and he's like, you can do it, it'll be fine. So it was like I did that one easy match and then from there it sort of spiraled out of control.
It's interesting because as the matches go on, it's like you want to get less and less want to play it. It's like, okay, I'm happy. I've got a win. I got 2 wins. Okay, I'm done. Oh, I keep winning. What is going on? I don't like this. Like, what was that kind of mindset, I guess?
I mean, I knew that as things went along, the questions were going to get harder. And
they sort of set you up with like that first match, just being like, if you go back and watch it, it's very sort of debut, very easy.
Oh, yeah.
And then it's like straight into a tournament off the deep end.
Right. Yeah, no, absolutely. And so it was very much, and I'm a competitive person. So even though I told myself that I didn't care, I still wanted to win. So I was still, forcing myself to study, even though I told myself I didn't care about it. So it was really, I think that's where that, why am I still winning type of thing? Like I want to not have to watch these terrible movies anymore, which I think we cannot do now. But yeah, that's sort of where my head was at, I would say.
But I forgot the most important thing I should bring up.
I didn't want to interrupt Maggie, but yeah, it's
context. We're in the context already, but I have to ask. So with the 2019 was the first time they did the 32 singles like tournament sort of format. And did you play another match after you played Robert's roommate, but before the first round of the tournament?
Yes. So I played Alex Miller.
Oh my god, wow.
I think. And that was like a play-in or like a ranking type of deal.
That sounds.
That definitely
like it could
happened.
be it.
Because you got to 6-0, right?
I'm sure.
6-0 to the final, so you would have had to have win 2 before
And
going
then
to the
I
tournament?
played somebody. I can't because I don't think Alex was in the tournament.
Was it Adonis?
No.
No,
No,
that was.
I think it might have been
Tim played
Zadius.
Adonis.
Was it Zadius?
Zadius.
actually?
That's right.
Zadius, that's
Because
it.
we went to
That was the
Sunset.
first round.
Yeah, so that was 3. And then
And then
was
I
it
know you
Rizzi
played.
next?
Did you play Richard at one point? And then
Oh, Swords, yeah.
Yes.
was Kane before or after Dominic?
Kane
Kane
was
was-
after Rizzi.
Yeah,
And then it was
Because
Tim.
it went Rizzi, Kane, Tim. Yeah.
Okay.
yeah. Because
Probably.
I always think that the Rizzi match is a semi-final match, but it's
Yeah,
the
no.
quarterfinals. And I mean, I just remember like Kane had a run in that tournament. Like
He
Kane
did.
and
He
Eli.
had a crazy
It's-
run.
Like it was such a different time in 2019 compared to now. Like there are a lot more people who are like so committed to fandom, and I applaud those people, but I would never be able to do that. But yeah, like during that tournament, it's kind of interesting because I guess did Cody pick you up from the beginning, or was that like kind of he was always there?
Just because, I mean, Robert and Tim were both in the first order. So, like, I think Cody did it more for fun than to, like, actually, like, have me be competitive in the faction or whatever.
When he's with you, it's like, it's just very laid back. Like, oh, we're just here to have fun type of thing. Whereas Robert and Tim, it's like, if you do not win, I will take you out the back and, like, fucking shoot you.
That's so accurate. Yeah. No, I think it was just because of Robert and Tim, really.
Yeah.
And I mean,
it would have been funny if that you were just like, nah, I'm going to join this other faction.
Right. Actually,
I'm going to join Coho. Well, speaking of Coho, I believe he, at this time, was managing Rizzi, which honestly is like comedic masterpiece. If you
it really is.
It's so good. Like, just the different personalities and the mentality of playing trivia. Like, Rizzi, as we go into this match, so you've won against, who was it that you played in? It was Swartz, right? In the quarterfinals?
Yes, I believe so.
It was Richard. So you go into this match and you're playing Rizzi. So right before this match, like what's
was
kind
he
of
the 2 seed or 1 seed?
I think he was 1.
Okay.
I think he was the 1 and Tim might have been the 2 or something like that.
Yeah, because Rizzi at that point had won. He beat Jen, and
he
that
beat
was going to lead
Caleb.
to. And he beat Coho.
Boatman.
He
They
beat
had
Bowman,
a really
sorry.
close match in that tournament.
In round 1 of the tournament.
Mm-hmm.
So you're playing Rizzi next. What's your feelings? Because Rizzi, even back then, like super knowledgeable, even though he didn't like he had a reputation, like a serious reputation.
I planned on losing for sure. Like I went into that match not planning on winning at all. I had studied some for the match, especially Jurassic Park. But
what a shocker there.
What a shocker, I know.
Well, so I'll just say that ask now, like, was Jurassic Park like a love before like fandom, or did you like, you know what, I actually really like these movies, I'm just gonna make this my strength, and
it was
why not?
More of the second thing. So I actually didn't see Jurassic Park until right before Jurassic World came out. So but then we watched all of them, and then I really loved Jurassic World, so I've seen that movie a million times. So it was more of, I basically have Jurassic World memorized. Let's spend some time on the first.
That does play a factor in this match.
Yeah,
just a small.
Oh yeah.
So it was more of that. Plus, it was a smaller category, something that was going to be easier to like wrap my hands around. So it was mostly that.
So yeah, Rizzi, he has this reputation. And I think it was probably the best mindset to go with, because with someone like Rizzi, who is like, I mean, we'll get into it, but
he's against chaos. It's just getting out there.
You can't really, you just have to play your own game. So I think it's interesting, and what happens throughout the match, and also like as we'll mention, Rizzi, he may be on.
Well,
something.
Yeah.
But is there anything else I'm forgetting, Michael?
I mean, not really. Like
we've gone through most of it, but
I
say if we're ready, let's go into the match.
Sure.
Okay.
So is this at your parents' house? Like
where I was? Yes. So I was doing an internship in Milwaukee at the time. So during the week, I was living with my parents and Robert, and then Tim's at our apartment in Madison.
Because there is a pretty hilarious quote that at the post match after like a certain.
My hair's all
Celebration.
short.
Yeah. This is we're back to Hangouts.
Yeah,
Hangouts.
right?
I never want to go back to Hangouts. I'm glad that's gone. It always just
And this
looks
is where
bad.
Cody didn't have a laptop yet, I don't think. So it was just a lot of Cody on the screen.
A little
Yeah, his
closer.
face is very close to the camera.
And yeah,
Rizzi's
they,
This is just.
Yeah, like
Oh,
you
go on,
said,
Michael.
you know,
I was gonna say, this is like they
expectations, but
put
we
a thing
keep
up
winning, so
graphic
I'm happy
before
either way. But
at
I'm
the
excited to
start,
play
like,
Dominic because I know he's
they're
very
releasing a
good.
bunch of
So
matches, so
this will
there's
be
no
fun,
graphics on
and we'll
screen
see what happens.
or questions or anything like that. So
Yeah, there's a story behind that.
do you want to tell it or?
I don't know if I can. I feel like I might get yelled at.
Okay.
Maybe
Okay.
later.
We might, yeah.
Not live.
I believe we wait, have we ever played the Fellowship?
Coho and his
No, we
tank
haven't.
tops. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Guess what?
You have to show off the guns.
Right.
And we're good to
Mhm.
start
His hair's a
the
normal color.
that leads to
I
This
miss
is
the
actually
blue, to
Flashback.
be honest.
The blue was a good look. I don't even know what color his hair is now.
Down the Fellowship
haven't
brick by brick. That's Cody.
seen him
Is
in
a
forever.
city manager.
Is it pink?
Because all he does is talk.
I
All
think
he does is
it
talk.
was.
Honestly, can't.
But look, you're the juggernaut of this thing. And I think we have an easier sort of
Is it
win here
blonde?
today. What do you think?
I
Well,
don't
that's
know.
what he
I
is
think
there.
that
Blonde.
we
He back to
should have a
normal.
relatively good path to
Okay, so I'll just put
God,
it
his
here.
eyes.
Yeah, already.
Yeah, so if you haven't seen this match before, this isn't a real human being. Like, this isn't how Dominic is normally. Like, I can't forget. I can't remember. Like, was he sick and he was on meds, or did he just decide to get high before the match? I can't.
No, I'm
remember.
sure he just decided to get high beforehand.
Okay.
This is all alleged. This is all alleged. We don't want to incriminate
Yeah,
anyone.
allegedly.
He's not going to
Um,
remember this. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, so he's not on Earth. He's on a different plane of existence
Yeah.
right now,
That's
which just adds to the
I'm kind of
iconicness
just taking
of this
an
match.
easy step in this one. I'm just taking it loose. I think Maggie seems.
He has no idea what he's
I want to
saying.
see how she is in the field because, like, I don't know. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I don't watch the matches, so like, I haven't watched.
See?
That's
I'm not that well versed with.
That's-
her
yeah,
abilities.
that
I'm hoping
was,
that she plays well.
classic
'Cause I'm looking forward to it.
Coho's dying inside when he
She's
says
4-0,
it.
so she's doing something right. But here's the thing: that nice, impressive run you have comes to an end today. Rizzi is on his own run, and we're not stopping that at any time now. So good luck. We'll see you in the ring. And sorry you had to play him.
Okay, Brooklyn.
We all are sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man
to
in the
play
Yeah.
crowd,
John
talking a lot. Apparently, Maggie.
I'm sorry I had to be
is
partners
a
with him.
woman. I hope she finds a suitor out there. And Dominic seems like he doesn't support multiplex and watch their videos. So it'll be an interesting match.
That was true from the
Not
first
wrong.
day he
Knowledgeable
started and
people,
true to the
like
last day.
Coho
he left.
pointed out,
Very
Maggie
true.
is 4-0 with a knockout. And Dominic's record is a hefty 7-1, so he's no one
That's-
to
that's-
sneeze
that's a lot of
at, as they
matches.
say. So this should be an
Wait, what did he say
interesting
my record
match.
was?
How will you
4-0?
4-0.
4-0.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that makes
So-
sense. What we said
I
before.
mean, the promos went in the way that I thought they were going to. Reminds me of a lot of like pageant moms who have like these 4-year-old daughters who they want to succeed. The competitors themselves not as competitive, but the mothers in the background are like, "You are going to jump
I mean,
for
that
your wealth
describes
and sit
Curry.
here
That is
and sing their
perfect.
national anthem and laugh."
I miss Brooklyn co-hosting matches.
To me, this is not a.
He always had
it's about an ego
good
boost
words.
for said man.
Absolutely, absolutely. So I'm going to do my best to have the Caleb Coho golden throat, and let's
Oh,
get
boy.
into the
This is
introductions.
back when there were
So,
references to another
introducing
trivia show.
first,
That was-
Right.
with a record of
Shall not be named.
7-1, representing the kingdom.
And this is back when they did intros as well.
Right,
when they
did
Rizzi.
This is dumb. I'm not sad that this went away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is cool, though.
A
Just-
record of 4-0 with one knockout, representing the Fellowship.
Back when we were called the Fellowship.
Fellowship. We were just gangbusters with Fellowship. Man.
All right, lady
Yeah.
and gent, you
That's a
have
good
both
faction
been
name,
here before.
like
You
for-
know
How would you
how
feel
it
to be a
face.
part of a
works.
faction
Round
named
you've
around
got
one
10
person?
questions.
that's
10 predetermined
I mean,
categories.
it's you know, you kind of just nod your head and
Well,
say,
it sort of makes sense because it was like
You've got
at this point it
3,
was brother
repeats
Tim, sister
and
Maggie,
one
like roommate Michael,
challenge
like it was
holder.
literally
Yeah.
all around Robert. So
In
like,
this
why
round,
not just name a
either of
faction
you
and
have
then
any-
and I was just there, you know, like
Mhm.
I'll join.
All right. Then with that,
And
we
then
will
it
start
all
with
sort of
your
broke off
first
into-
question, which is in the category
The first
of
order.
Pixar.
Yeah.
Andy received what board game for his birthday in Toy Story?
I don't even know if I know the answer to this
Phil,
question.
Isn't it Battleship?
That sounds
taking
right.
the world
I think
by
it's not.
storm once again.
I was gonna say Checkers,
Yes,
but that's the game that.
original hasn't
It's
aged
not
well
Checkers.
graphically.
Battleship
You know,
sounds right.
Can't go
Yeah.
wrong with a
Checkers is the game that
story.
Slinky wants to play with Woody
3,
at the beginning.
2, 1.
Yeah,
We'll go
writing
to
in this
Dominic
match is
first.
very
Dom, what you
different than
I didn't
fan
have-
weddings.
All right, and Maggie?
I just guessed Monopoly.
See, that was what
Incorrect. We were
my
looking
gut
for
said. It was
You
wrong.
Sunk My Battleship.
There you
That
go.
was the answer.
Sure.
Alrighty, folks, your next question comes from the category of Marvel. Bill Hader cameos in Men in Black 3 as what famous artist?
So I had literally just
See what I did
watched this
there?
movie
With the,
before
oh,
this
really?
match,
Ooh.
and
I
I
think it is
could not
Yeah.
think of
Yeah,
Andy
you're-
Warhol's
you're-
name.
Hold
And
on.
I
Oh.
missed this question, but it was like driving me crazy. I
3,
just couldn't think of it.
2, 1. We will go to pens down. Maggie first.
I didn't have it.
All right, and Dominic,
Andy
Contempt.
Warhol.
Yeah.
giving
Yeah.
himself the point
Yeah,
before I
that's-
give it to him. His strategy, we'll see how it pays off for him.
Love when
All
Tim
right,
calls him
guys,
out on
Andy
that
Warhol is
shit.
correct, and your
Yeah.
next
The classic
is
point.
going
Yeah,
to
they
be
give
in the
themselves a point.
category of Worlds of DC. What is the name of the kid who bullied Clark on the school bus, who would later work for Ihop?
So this is a really good pull. Like,
We are looking for a first and a
This is like
last
an
name
inside
to
joke.
specify.
Like Pete
Can't
Ross.
say I've ever
Well,
been
he's
to
also
that.
on that character
Oh, I
Pete Ross
love
is
a
also
good-
on
I
Smallville,
love a
which I was
good
watching
IHOP.
at the time. Fun.
Ah. Yeah, I would honestly have no frame of reference on this
5,
question.
4,
It's that
This is
random
the guy that
redhead
ends up working
kid
at
that works
IHOP.
at the IHOP. Yeah.
1. Pens down, and we'll go to Dominic first.
Oh, I didn't have a last name because I got it wrong, but I just guessed Jerry for a first name.
Hey, good old
Solid.
Jerry.
Correct, and Maggie.
Pete Ross.
Pete Ross is correct, and Maggie ties up the game at 1.
All right, folks. Your
What
next
is
question
that?
comes from the category of the Wizarding World. When everyone took the Polyjuice potion at the beginning of Deathly Hallows Part 1, what character traveled with the real Harry?
Decent enough. Round
Harry
one question.
Potter,
Easy question.
Brooklyn Vale.
Yeah.
Brzakala. I can't do it.
That was
No.
not.
That was-
Ooh.
I just going back to Hangouts. There's just a
4,
lot of
Be Canadian,
face
not no
and
crap.
people
Yeah.
scream.
It's
1,
chaotic
and
hangouts.
Yeah,
Mm.
it's just,
Hagrid.
you want to like back up a
Hagrid
bit.
is
It's just, like, a bit too awkward, but-
Hagrid.
Hagrid is also correct.
And it always would cut to just whoever's like the loudest or
Yeah,
Right, they
anything
that's why
like
it cuts to
that.
like
It's-
people
All
off screen
guys,
sometimes.
Your
There's a
next
manager.
question is
That,
going to be in the category of DC. What Arrowverse actor plays the antagonist
thing.
Jack Horton in Red 2?
This was the same thing where I knew exactly who he was
The
talking
blonde
about, but I
guy?
just could not think of the
I was
actor.
really
it is the
drunk.
blonde guy,
To
right?
the surprise
It's
of the
Neil
two
McDonough.
people, I
Yeah,
have not
he's one.
heard
I
of.
always
Oh,
remember
yeah.
his name, and then I forget it 2 days
All right,
later,
we're
and
looking
I
for
just
answers
until
in
it gets
5.
said again. Like he's the
4.
blonde guy to me. Like
he's the
Also,
guy from
the
Minority
reference
Report.
to the Arrowverse.
Pens
Yikes.
Yeah.
down,
yeah. This
and we'll
Is
start
that
with
because
Wow.
like the
Yeah.
TV series?
Neil McDonough is correct.
Yeah,
Maggie?
like he's the
Yeah.
villain in
I
like
haven't.
season 4 or 5 or
All
something.
right, so
the
Dominic
fact that
taking
they
a
like
1
were
point
still
lead over
using that for right
Brzakala.
questions.
Yeah, that's like
Right, your
now. I'd be like,
next
which
question
Friends
comes to the
actor? Blah, blah,
category
blah.
of
It's like
Disney.
that doesn't make
Or
sense.
Game
Live action.
bullshit, whatever like that.
Eric Bana, Casey Affleck, Ben Foster, and Chris Pine star in what Disney live action film?
I always forget this is a Disney film.
I
That's
had
crazy.
so many brain farts during
Wait.
this match because again, I knew exactly what freaking movie they
Oh
were.
yeah, I'm
talking
sure you
about.
saw this. Like in, I think you actually maybe referenced because I watched this like a couple months
What?
ago
Uh,
when we were talking about
five,
Yeah,
doing
4,
this. But I think you actually referenced
3,
that you saw it.
2,
I did. I saw it in theaters.
1.
Granted, I slept
Pens
through
down.
like half of it because
We'll
it was
go
like 10 p.m. But
to Maggie first.
It's Discount Titanic, but I don't remember what.
It is Discount Titanic, but that's not the answer. And Dominic.
That's
Yeah, I
great.
didn't have it.
The answer we were looking for was The Finest Hours.
Oh, I wrote down
Film.
hours, and I was
Such
like,
a
I can't
stupid
remember what
title.
the rest of it is.
it is.
Such a boring title,
That's all
like
that movie
very
is.
It's a
Oscar.
boring
unfortunate.
movie,
Okay.
to be honest.
I'm glad you remember our time together. All right, the next question is going to be in the
I was
category
asleep,
of
Tim.
DreamWorks
Just a-
animation. What is the name of Anna Kendrick's character in Trolls?
This question's easy too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Did you see
I've
the
not
trailer
yet
for Trolls?
gone to see Trolls yet.
No.
I'm a
It
bad.
looks
First one?
you're wet dreaming.
Either of them. I just
Oh.
even when I remember when we
It
got
looks
a
like
Trolls question in the
crazy
number one
meth
contenders
stuff.
match
Five.
this year, I was just
Sandwiches
like,
or-
yeah, I got no
Yes,
idea.
three.
I still haven't seen it.
The first
One.
one's not
Hands
bad.
down going to
The
Dominic
second one's
first.
pretty terrible.
Well, I don't know her name. I just
Mm.
put Becky Sugar something.
Interesting
Yeah,
guess.
she
Mo
did.
and Maggie.
Poppy.
Poppy is correct to tie the game 3-3.
That's kind of
All right,
an amazing
folks,
guess.
next question comes from Middle Earth. Middle Earth.
See, like,
Belladonna took
The question is saying it just
The
stays on
mother
like you, like
to
the
which
camera.
Middle Earth character?
This is a
I
tricky question.
believe,
This is like
I
a
know
good.
someone
It's
who
pretty tough
wins
round
it.
one. But
I didn't even
What was
hear
the
what you said.
question? Yeah.
it was like
I
Belladonna
believe-
Took.
I
It's like the
believe I do as
mother
well.
of which
Oh,
character,
Belladonna.
something like that.
His
It's
name
a
is.
yeah.
I was gonna say
It's nice
Cody
little-
Newberry. I guess they both
Oh.
could. 5.
Yeah.
Well, they could,
Difficulties
yeah.
all over the place.
Three.
Classic.
Cody was
Two.
the Middle Earth, not Middle
One.
Earth.
All right, pens down. We'll go over to Maggie first.
I didn't have it.
All right, nothing from Maggie.
This was
and
before I
Dominic.
was religiously
Pippin.
watching Lord of the Rings during quarantine.
Unfortunately, Pippin
Yeah.
is incorrect. We were looking for Bilbo. Bilbo is the
Now you've
correct
seen
answer,
like
so
the
it
Hobbit
stays
movies
tied
like
at
5 times in
3-3.
1 year. So
Yeah.
All right, guys. Your penultimate question, as they say in this community, is in Jurassic Park. In the Lost World, when Eddie asks the team if they need anything, they respond with rope and then 2 other food items. What are those 2 food items?
This
like,
question
this
is
is
also
a-
like ridiculously
yeah,
hard.
I was gonna say.
I was
it's
gonna say
like
this is
so
very much a
stupid
round
for
3
a-
type of question.
Yeah.
This is
Like, pretty
I
sure our
agree,
sudden
yeah,
death
God
question is
fucking damn it
easier
is
than
right.
that question.
that's
No,
yeah.
I can't irritate all my friends.
But also
and
from
we're
the
gonna
same
go 5,
movie, which is also
4,
from right.
3, 2, 1. All right, we will start with Dominic.
Total guess: beef and cheese.
Beef and cheese is delicious, but incorrect. So Maggie,
I believe it is cheeseburgers and apple turnover.
Jesus Christ, she's correct.
Well, also, like, why are they asking for both?
Yeah, I mean,
What the
usually
hell?
Oh, wait, did
in
they
round
ask
1
for
question
both?
like that, you go name 1.
Oh, I thought they said name one of 2,
So,
so they
yeah,
asked
Your
for
next
both. Wow.
question now that the microphone is working is the other.
That's such a crazy pool as well. But I mean, it makes sense. Like Jurassic Park is just
I
your
had just like
categories.
memorized
Name of
those.
the leader of the wolf pack in the Jungle Book.
This was another.
I believe
Yikes,
this
miss. I
film was
had a not
shot on a
good round
green
one.
screen in downtown
Yeah.
LA.
I almost never do. I'm not good at it.
Not like-
Short.
Well, I think
Or
during
the
this
fucking-
era, like just because there was
This era, yeah.
from all
It-
different
well,
categories.
the live
and it's
action
like,
one
yeah.
is, but not the animated one. So,
Some bickering already.
yeah,
Oh,
interesting.
isn't there
How
like
the
a whole like
plots used.
challenge here too?
Yeah, I was thinking about
I
that.
remember
Whatever. 5.
I think
4.
yeah, because it's like
3,
live action
2,
animated is just in
1,
the live
and
action.
we'll go to Maggie first.
I said alpha, but I don't think that's correct.
That is
That is not-
incorrect. And Dominic,
Aquila.
Aquila is correct. So at
Hold
the
on,
end of
hold on.
round,
Nope, here it is.
Was that Disney
Yep.
animation?
it
Or
was
did
Disney animation. I was
Disney
talking,
animation.
but I brought up
But
the live
wasn't
action.
that's a live action question?
Yeah, do they say that even in?
They don't. Alpha is not a member of the team in the first. The wolves are not a primary force in the original Jungle Book. So I think that's a challenge because that's not an animation question.
Are you guys challenging the question?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's like
Yeah. That's a good challenge.
well, I mean,
Well, especially
They-
because
or
I
the
didn't
Christmas
really think they
Right, so we
said
are
it.
back
Like
from
I knew the
challenge.
character
Okay.
existed, but
Unfortunately, Aquila is a character in the film, the character that we did ask about. They say the name Aquila, and that is the name of the wolf pack leader. So unfortunately, Maggie will lose her challenge.
Was the
but
challenge
game
that
is
they
still
just never said the
tied
name,
at
or was it that
4-4
it was
going
in the
into
was it live action or animated? The
it
category.
was animated.
All right,
Was animated,
Dominic,
okay.
because you are the
Yeah.
higher seeded
that's why
competitor
Tim
and we
said
are
like they
tied,
say the
you
name,
get to
so
choose
because I think that's
Okay.
what
whether
that
you
challenge
want
is
to
like. Yeah,
spin
Yeah.
first or second. Your categories are Pixar, Jurassic Park, Rocky, Fast and Furious, Middle Earth, Studio Ghibli, Star Trek,
Oh,
DreamWorks,
Studio Ghibli.
and of course
What a-
Spinners and
what-
Opponents'
what a
Choice.
wheel.
I'm
Would
gonna
you
say,
like to
what a
spin first or
time! What
second?
the hell?
Could you pause it, Michael?
yeah.
All right, so you're going first, and
So Maggie, you obviously used Jurassic Park. What was the other strength that you used?
I probably put Pixar on there
Pixar.
because
And I'm-
Wizarding World's not on there, right? Yeah, it was
Yeah.
probably Pixar because I didn't want to put Wizarding World on there because I knew that was one of his strengths as well. So.
But what did Rizzi pick? He must have picked Rocky
Probably
and
Fast
something
and
else.
Furious, I think.
Fast and Furious.
Yeah.
Was that still a category back then? Wow.
I know, and he
God,
spins
I
it.
always thought it was
I
out.
think he spins
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Okay.
Your
It's also it's been
spin
like
is
a while
away.
since I've rewatched this match. I always just
And it's
rewatched
gonna
the
land
end.
on Spinner's choice.
This was the last season.
Oh, where we go with
Fast and
here?
Furious, I think.
Can we see that
And
wheel one more
Ghibli, I
time?
think
Sorry.
those are the two that went
Yeah.
away at the end
Yeah.
of the season.
So
Yeah,
again,
no.
your list is Pixar,
Um,
Jurassic, Rocky, Fast and Furious, Middle Earth, Ghibli, Trek, and DreamWorks.
I'm thinking Fast and Furious. What do you think?
Fast and Furious, you want to go with?
Yeah, I think that's a safe bet.
All right, let's go with Fast and
His
Furious.
knee.
All right. And
He actually listened to Go
uh,
for once.
things.
He's
I
too
will,
high still. That
yeah,
is-
that's true.
make His question.
It's like
Oh
I could
my
argue, but I
in
don't have the
Fast
energy.
and Furious. All right, Dominic. Your first question in Fast and the Furious.
Got to my Space Jam.
Who did Brian get into a fist fight with at the beginning of the Fast and the Furious?
Vince.
Vince is correct for 2
Goddamn
points.
bitch.
Wait, just like
Who plays Mia
It's like
in the
so
Fast and
annoying, but it just
Furious
cracks me
series?
the fuck up every time.
Jordana Brewster.
That's correct for 2 points.
his face.
Which Fast and
He's like,
Furious film
I got the
travels to
answer,
Havana
Fast and
and
He's like a little kid, like.
The Fate of the Furious.
Yeah.
Fate of the Furious is correct. That puts Dom up to 10 points. All right, your next question in Fast and Furious. What is Dom's crew trying to steal at the start of Fast and Furious?
Two Fast
Oil.
and Furious
The
questions.
answer is incorrect. Maggie, chance for a
Ooh.
2-point steal.
Was that you, Michael? Was that a cut?
I mean,
No,
it's
Dom
a
says, like,
truck.
oil.
It's an oil truck
Okay.
or gas truck.
That is also incorrect. The answer we were looking for is fuel. And
That's-
fuel/gasoline is different than oil. And your final question in Fast and Furious.
That editing.
I love
In
that.
Tokyo
Cut.
Drift, what branch
It's
of
Tim
the
editing on
military
his
does
phone
Sean's
these
father
matches back
serve in?
before he had nice software on his computer.
The Navy.
That is correct for 2 points. So Dom brings his total up to 12.
I also love with Rizzi, like, sometimes he'll just guess and be like, I think it's this, and just not even
Maggie,
go
it
multiple.
is
Like,
your turn.
Yeah, he does
I
not
spin
have multiple
at
choice.
the
I think he
wheel.
forgets that it exists.
honestly, that's
And your
probably
spin is
true.
And it lands on Jurassic Park. Would you like to keep it or spin again?
Yeah, we're keeping it.
Brooklyn, can you give Maggie her questions in Jurassic Park?
Absolutely. Your
I
Is this the
thought
first
I
time you
picked
spun it?
category of Jurassic
I
Park
think
is
so.
as follows.
Hmm.
How much was the lawsuit Hammond had from the worker who was killed by the Velociraptor at the start of the film?
See, like that's a
Oh, I forgot. I don't have to write it down.
crazy
It's
question.
20 million.
Like, I mean, not crazy. It's just very specific. Just,
Yeah.
Your next question, Maggie.
Well,
in the
they're
category
that's
of
because the
Jurassic
movies
Park.
are so like not
Which
a lot.
character from the Lost World Jurassic Park dies from a group of compies?
Dieter.
Correct for 2 points.
The movie's terrible.
In Jurassic World, Dr. Wu says that the Indominus Rex will be how long in feet when fully grown?
I think I missed
Wow,
this.
that's crazy.
I definitely missed this one.
I need an answer in 5.
65.
That is incorrect.
That's a
Dom,
terrible
chance
guess
for a
number.
2-point steal.
Well,
I'm gonna
Dominic goes
say
the other.
102.
Specifically 102.
Oh my god.
Your second to last question.
That's I love it. I love it.
Paul and Amanda stumble across what kind of dinosaur eggs in Jurassic Park 3?
Velociraptors.
Really, like if they ask about a dinosaur, the answer like 75% of the time is either T-Rex or Velociraptor.
Who plays
That's
Frank
true.
Webb in Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom?
Oh, I missed
Multiple
this.
choice, please.
Your options are A. Justice Smith, B. James Cromwell.
Isn't it Justice Smith?
C.
It is
Tony
Justice
Jones.
Smith.
Yeah.
I didn't know his name at the time.
That's
Justice
fair.
Smith.
I mean, he's only really known for this role, and then
Pokemon.
All right, and
Detective
at the end of
Pikachu's
the round, we've got Dom
this year, I
leading
think,
by
yeah.
only 1
Yeah.
point with 12 to Maggie's 11.
I think Detective
But as they say in this community,
Pikachu might
Anything
have-
can happen in
Oh.
a
it was
round.
like a July release.
All
Oh, yeah, I
guys,
guess it was the
so
next
you know how round 3
March.
works, but for the people at home,
This
who
was
might
a
not
really
have seen,
simple
round
right?
3 works like this.
I can't remember.
We are going to give you a category, and you get to bet.
So what's the
points
score
on the
now?
category.
It's really hard. I mean,
12
0
Yeah, it's 12 to
to
11.
2. If you
Dominic.
get
12 to
right, you
11.
get your
Was
it
points.
really that
If you get the
close?
question wrong,
Yeah.
you lose
Wow.
points.
Because I mean,
I
you
mean,
guys, I
that
think
makes sense.
it was like
How the
1
game
point
works.
after round 1
Yeah,
as well.
can we
like-
like get extra time
Really?
to like talk so
You
that
did
no one's
bad in round 1 then.
That is yes. So managers, however you
I
want
love
to
how
work
you
it
just
out
like,
with
can
your,
we like get extra time
with your
so we don't
client,
talk?
you may do so.
I'll let you do what you want. Yeah, Cody.
I'm trying to think. I think this might have been the first time that I played where
Okay.
the other person had a
So
manager.
the first category that you guys came at
I don't
points
think
on.
Daddy
Oh
had
yeah,
one.
that actually, yeah, I don't think
And Richard
had.
didn't,
I don't think
and
Alec had.
Alec didn't, and
You
Michael
gotta
didn't.
take a shot at this one.
Okay.
Just me. I would. You don't have to go huge if you don't want to, but
Yeah.
it just matters
Betting.
how you're.
did you have like a code, or was it just?
We don't
whatever
use.
you do.
Yeah, I'm saying
Bullied.
0, Rizzi.
All right.
All right. So can we see bets from Maggie?
1.
1 point and
Back when we
Dominic.
were allowed to bet 1 in the
0.
first one.
0. Okay. So stats only for Dominic, but Maggie, your guys' question in Pixar is: how does Barbie torture Ken
Mhm.
to reveal how to fix Buzz in Toy Story 3?
It's classic.
This is a tight match, Brooklyn.
It's wait. What's the category? Pixar.
This is
Yeah.
Pixar,
gonna be
I.
intense.
That's weird for
We're gonna need an answer
Rizzi
in
to go
5,
0.
4,
Yeah,
I feel like he's
2,
really good at the category.
1.
Is he?
We'll go to Dominic first
Yeah.
for stats.
Yeah.
She rips his clothes.
That is correct. And Maggie?
Should have bet.
Rips his clothes.
Yep. And
I mean,
that ties up
round 3
even.
is like a completely,
You wanna give him the
a whole
next
completely different
Absolutely.
thing for
We're in this
Rizzi.
category
It's like he doesn't even understand it still.
Probably not.
Rizzi, I'm gonna say probably 1 if that's your comfort level. I'd say
Yeah, I
1.
can do 1.
Was anyone using
do
codes
one.
back then?
50 plus
No.
movies.
No,
I
that
think the
definitely
only-
like originated in Warzone, and
Totally your
and-
fault.
Oh, you with multiple
Okay.
choice and shit.
I play it smart.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna need bets from Dominic.
1 point.
1 point, and Maggie.
0.
I think it's live action.
All right.
Action. It's good.
Brooklyn, give them their
was that
question.
the category?
Right. Your question for the category of Disney animation.
Oh, animation.
And I bet
What
0.
does Mulan call her dog? Dogs
Their
are
makeup.
Dog?
very rambunctious creatures.
Is that
I
the? Yeah,
Love a
I have
good,
no idea.
good
I have no
quiz.
idea. Good thing I bet 0. But also
Or I was-
bizarre.
But did you know it at the time?
No.
All good dogs.
But
are
like
good
Disney
boys.
animation is usually something that I would bet.
3, 2,
Yeah, it is weird. You went
1,
0. Yeah.
and we will go to Maggie
guess you
first
just-
for stats.
I had a
I
good feel.
said pumpkin, but I don't think
That's
true.
wrong.
That is incorrect, and Dominic.
Wrong. Wrong.
That's
That is
racist.
incorrect. You're looking for little brother.
Little brother.
Sure.
So Dominic loses a point.
That was a hard question.
12 to 11.
It was, yeah.
All right. Your next question you can bet points on is in Star Wars.
Coho, I want to bet too. I really do.
I love that. Yeah, they're
Um,
not off camera, so it's just
I might
blank,
have
look,
to.
black screen.
Yeah,
I
why?
don't think we need to go big yet.
Are we not allowed to see them?
If you're really confident,
Yeah, I don't
like,
understand why
really
he's.
confident, then go for it. But I'm saying bet smart. Bet smart, Rizzi.
All right.
All right, we're gonna need bets in 5, 4,
Not making the
That-
face.
I
So
think-
I'm just gonna bet smart.
2, 1. Maggie, can I get your bet?
0.
Imagine like
All
watching
right,
Dominic in
Dominic.
all this match and seeing him bet smart.
All right.
Like,
Guys, your question in Star Wars.
You should have gone to.
How many planets
Yeah.
were destroyed by Starkiller base in The Force
Ooh.
Awakens?
I should have bet also because I think I get this question right.
I'm trying to see if I can
Yeah.
remember.
I think Dominic
Is it
gets it wrong.
Does he?
Isn't it
Pretty sure it's
4?
5
Okay, fuck. I was gonna say 5 and I changed it.
because I
Alright,
think
we're
you
gonna need an
see
answer in
4 and
5,
like that shot,
4,
and then
Mm.
the
3,
planet that they're on.
2,
Okay.
1.
Yeah, that
Pens
makes sense.
down, and we'll go to Maggie first for stats.
Said 5.
5 is correct, and Dom.
Mm.
Also, back when they were
Oh,
like
okay.
All right,
saying
and Dom ties
people were
up
correct,
the game again.
Yeah, and not waiting
Dominic,
till like
or, I'm sorry,
the second
Brooklyn.
person.
Can you give them their next category.
Yeah, so I mean,
Yes,
Dominic
very
wanted to bet
fitting
too
that I
there.
give you
and
this
he got
category
talked
of
into betting
Yeah.
one.
scores and
I mean,
songs.
throughout this entire match, just like 1 point could have made the difference.
I have been known
Either
for
way.
That's always how it is.
I
But
enjoy
it's always
my-
painful for the
We have
other
two
person
questions.
watching these type of
Including this one?
matches.
Yes.
Okay.
Go ho.
That's
I'm gonna
No.
let them talk.
That's a hate
because I
crime.
don't want to talk over them.
I vehemently disagree.
Go ahead.
Okay, cool. I just don't want to talk over you.
Oh my god.
I don't think we need to bet on this one.
You
Personally,
don't think so?
it can be too weird. So
What was the
I'd say
category?
0.
Okay.
scores and soundtracks, I think.
Yep.
This was back before I was studying this.
All right.
Too.
You both betting 0.
Mhm.
Maggie's betting 0. Dominic 0.
0.
All right. Brooklyn,
What's this?
give him
Is
a
it
question.
tied?
How sad that you're both
I think-
0 on a music
yes.
question.
Because
But
this is
the
is this the fourth or the
question
fifth
again is
question?
as follows.
4.
What song
This is
plays
for- okay.
when Zach and Gray are at the airport to head to Isla Nublar in Jurassic World?
That's true.
Maggie looking puzzled.
I always forget that Jurassic World is a Christmas film.
Yeah.
This has been a
Mm.
tense match. I'm sweating.
I got a question
Are you
about that
sweating?
last year.
Not yes.
About it being a Christmas film.
Yeah, always like what
Three.
what's
2.
Holiday.
the opening
one.
or like what
Hands
holiday?
down.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Does it
Stats
say first
only.
one?
Dominic.
I always forget.
I know I got it wrong. Good thing I didn't bet anything on an OG Jurassic Park score.
That is
That's
incorrect.
what it would be called. Yep.
All right. We were looking for Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas.
Oh yes, because it
Uh-oh.
is a Christmas film.
Oh,
All
yeah.
right, guys. You got one more question here. And the category is
Shit's DC. Yeah.
Worlds of DC.
Yikes.
Koho, I'm confident on this one. I really am.
I really am.
Um,
I'm confident.
Kane can
Oh, I
be a
love
dick
it.
though. Kane can be a
I
dick.
I love
in
that.
World
Kane
of
could
DC.
be a dick.
I'm
Like
confident,
same.
though.
And have you seen the writing in the rights of this match?
I was gonna say, and this is after the 47 question that Koho wrote.
It's-
I love
it is-
how
Yeah.
Coho has
Yeah.
no idea how to bet.
He's just like, I mean, I
don't
get
know
it for this match, but he just
how
was not confident
Right.
in Dominic
You're
at
gonna-
all.
I'm
No.
just gonna say
I mean,
smart.
Which I mean
to be
is
fair, I
fair.
don't blame him.
Yeah.
Right, if you see his face, like
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But I think it's right.
All right, we're going to need bets in 5, 4,
Yes.
right, the
3,
It
leg.
is scaring all of
2,
us.
1. Maggie, what are you betting?
1.
And Dominic?
1.
All
Is
right.
this the question from Shazam?
Your question in Worlds of DC.
Or was that
What year did both of Bruce's parents die?
I don't know.
So wait, is it now tied? What's the?
I think it is. Yeah.
The tie. Okay.
And what, he bet one and I bet one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you both bet one, so I'm gonna
So-
assume you both missed.
I would assume we both miss.
5, 4,
I don't even remember there being a date on that.
2,
Hmm.
Yes.
1. Hands down. Let's go to Dominic first.
1980.
Maggie,
He looked like he was gonna fall over.
both incorrect. The Brooklyn Veil curse has happened. We were looking for 1981.
Yikes.
So
Back when we were saying
down
yikes.
to 11-11, and we
I
are
still say
going
yikes, I don't know what
to
you're
Sunday.
Yeah.
So,
That makes it look scary.
It's death
Okay,
and
so
it's
It's
sudden.
bloody.
to
It's-
sudden death. The way this works is the first person to miss while the other competitor gets it correct. That person who got it correct
Wait,
wins.
could you
That's
pause
so
it,
cool.
Michael?
This is very tense. We are
So, this is your first sudden death.
No, I went
No?
sudden death
Oh,
against
shit.
Zadius.
We forgot about the Zadius. I was gonna
And-
say, so like,
Maybe,
yeah, go on.
maybe it was just Zadius. I feel like the
Maybe
match
just
against
Zadius.
Richard was also really close, but definitely Zadius.
Okay, but like, how were you feeling, like, especially with Rizzi, like going into sudden death like this?
Yeah, I mean, at this point, I was invested in winning. I would say.
always makes it
It was like,
But-
no
Fuck, I
turning
should have
back now.
studied that
Gotta
a little
win
bit
this.
more. Like, fuck,
Yeah,
I should have.
I was
Yeah.
I was very nervous because obviously, as you can tell from this whole match, I have a lot of blind spots. Like there are a lot of categories where it would be very easy for him to hit and for me to miss. So
Yeah.
we just got incredibly lucky. and like Tim like made a wheel and like did the whole thing and spun it, and we just got lucky, or I got lucky.
Hmm.
Yeah.
That sounds.
Are going to start right away with that first question, and that first question is in the category of Jurassic Park.
You can sort of see
Yeah.
Tim's face. He's just like, wow,
Where
I can't
did
believe-
Eric
like-
live while on
I think there's
Isla
this, he's like, he
Sorna
knows
in Jurassic
you're probably
Park
gonna hit
3?
this. Like, obviously, like we're not talking like cheating, just like he
No.
probably has a good feeling you're gonna hit this.
Well, he
It's
knew
like,
how much
something's
I'd
gonna
been
happen.
studying the category,
Yeah.
I
and
need an answer in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We can go to Dominic
God,
first.
I love this
He
so
lived in a
much.
trailer, a down trailer.
And Maggie?
Water truck.
And
Cody's
your
reaction
winner,
here.
Maggie the Brzakala. The answer was water truck.
Oh god, I love it.
And Maggie
But
And then
wins
go
in
through all because
sudden
I'll let this play
death.
out.
Cody.
classic stuff.
So wait, how late were you? Did you record this match?
It was only like 9.
Okay,
Because you're
you
like,
say,
my
you-
mom's sleeping. And the next.
I mean, she definitely was sleeping, but yeah.
Yeah, I do love though. You can like when Tim is announcing, you can see he's like trying everything to not just like flip the tail and be like, yeah, like he has to remain calm. But then Robert sort of does that like for him as well. Like,
Yeah,
and then that's when like that makes Tim lose it. And it's just
it's a
it's
perfect
one of the
ending.
wildest endings.
Brooklyn. Holy shit.
Yeah.
This was
He's like trying so hard to
crazy
be like
match.
make it still be a host. And
Both
like,
competitors played. I don't know what to say. Interesting games. Maggie, both players had an off round 1, I'd say. And then it was just, I think it came down to the wheel and the questions. Maggie spun a strength, and almost swept, missed on one
Rizzi.
question. And Dominic spun a strength as well, and was able to
look at that kid
capitalize on
hangouts
that strength. And then it all just came down to round 3 and how that played out, the back and forth, and the luck of the draw with sudden death. Brooklyn, how do you feel about this match?
Cody's reaction when you said "and your winner" is priceless.
Cody is right now. Wait, just like sitting there.
It just cuts to his leg.
It was one that came
Oh,
down the
man.
wire. Nobody likes to lose in sudden death, so I know how.
I've been in
how
sudden
Dom's
death
feeling if
too
somebody
many
was lost in
times.
that way.
It's not.
Yeah,
I think it was a
same.
great match.
I know the feeling.
Yeah,
And like
so why don't we
95% of the time,
actually
I always
go
lose.
over and do post-match interviews.
I
Brooklyn,
think
I'm
I've
gonna
done
let
it
you take these
4
ones,
times
starting
maybe,
with,
and
our
both times in
Mhm.
singles I won, and then both times in
And
teams.
your team.
Teams did lost,
yeah.
yeah.
Yes, with our fortunate loser, you're going to start off with Dom.
Yeah.
Dom, you hit Spinner's choice in round 2. You went fast and furious.
Yep.
It seemed like in round 3 you wanted to take an aggressive route, but Caleb sort of talked it down. How do you feel about round 3 overall?
Confused mostly overall.
That's just how
Just confused in general, yeah.
Not sure where he is. What's happening?
Here, I'll do some quick for us here.
Yeah.
Round 1 wasn't really great for either us or Maggie. We both got strengths in round 2, so it kind of nulled out. The only area that I'm a little upset with myself that we didn't do, I think having known what Pixar was, we should have bet 2, and then we would have had this in the bag by betting 0 all the way through.
It's a good category for
then we
Rizzi.
would've
It just
won
made no
by
fucking
1,
sense
2.
to
That's the
not
only
bet at
difference
all.
Who
here.
doesn't know how to bet?
Yeah, honestly, I can't be too upset. Maggie's the rookie sensation for a reason. Look at her go, and look how she decimated Jurassic Park. As soon as Jurassic Park came up with sudden death, kind of felt like it was probably over. But this doesn't like hurt us at all. Rizzi's like got 7 and 2. He'll be back. It's not like it was a 2 and 2 competitor, and now he's done for the season. Like,
I mean,
he'll
that
be
is
back.
true.
It's
He
fine.
didn't
Anyone that you're looking to come after?
Where's
now
he
that
playing
you're in
the free for all
tournaments?
this year?
You know,
Rizzi?
When did he retire? I know he
Depending on
has,
if
but I
Ken
just
can
can't
get
remember when.
business
I think it was against
Um,
Mark.
I
Against
Was it
Brzakala
against
when he
Mark?
lost him,
Yeah.
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 Because in the free for all, it was you, Maggie, me, and Rizzi and
Chris Coleman,
Scully
is
and
on the
Mark.
table.
Like we were on like a
Let
panel
me down.
at one
Really?
point.
Yeah,
That
Yeah.
sounds right.
that could be an interesting match. Definitely very heavy promos. But that would be curious
So
to see how that goes. Best of luck
true.
to you guys, though. We
Because
are
the
gonna move
writing
on,
was that bad.
to the winner.
Lord, so
I mean, you weren't gonna just say it.
gotta be honest here, you guys.
This is when also Cody when Cody used to wear a backwards hat. He doesn't do
Oh,
it
yeah.
that much now. But
Put
yeah.
this all aside, like factions, trivia,
Yeah.
fun. Like Tim and Maggie are slowly like becoming my really good friends in this league,
Aww.
like outside. And to see, we've studied Jurassic Park. She's studied Jurassic Park, and she's a psychopath when it comes to it. Like, I feel like I thought I knew Jurassic Park. No, Maggie knows Jurassic Park, and I think it just comes down
As
to it.
Mike Hanley once
We
said, if
come
you don't
into
know
these
Jurassic
matches-
Park, you don't know shit. So
Dom's riding
yeah.
a high streak at this point. Maggie is riding a high streak, but her high streak is less because we're just having fun. Like, this is the only person in my faction that I don't stress over matches.
that's
because
literally
I don't
yeah.
wanna
That's what I was
stress her out.
Mm.
So I'm like, just play easy round 1, play 2. If you
Well,
make
I
it
don't know
through,
how much of that is
then
true.
awesome, we'll
It's
keep it going.
you know,
If we
putting a
lose,
good face.
we'll go back to the drawing board. But like,
Once you get into like
I
round
am
3, you have to worry about the
so
betting. It's
excited for you
yeah,
to
you
win
can say
that
how
match.
much
You get
you
a
wanna play
bit
for fun,
competitive.
that's all you want.
This was the clear winner going into the tournament right now. Everybody thought Dom was going to win, and now Maggie is upsetting. You're 5-0. You're on an insane win streak. This is just, I'm just amazed. How
it
are
was
you
a
feeling
lot of
after the
time
match?
watching this.
Good. I'm very glad that I studied this week. This was my first time, like, actually really studying, and I literally only studied Jurassic Park, and it clearly worked out.
Told
So
you.
I know I won't get
Yeah.
so lucky next time, and it was really fun playing Dom. You know, I watched a lot of his matches, and he kills it every time. And yeah, I mean, he slayed Fast and the Furious. I would not have gotten any of those questions. So yeah.
Yeah, and Dom is a fantastic trivia player. But regardless that he has wrote a crap match for me in the past, and
I remember that.
he's a great player. He'll come back.
That's
But
that's
it's
an
just
after
fitting
dark.
that,
trivia.
Yeah, that's.
him and Dominic made it to
I think I was in that.
tournament. Same
Yeah,
faction.
you were.
He
Same
wrote the
faction,
match?
lost to the
He-
It was in, it's
That's
for another
fantastic.
league that
So I
was
can't
run
wait to
by
be your
someone.
friend next
Oh,
year.
God.
Featuring someone who likes holes in corn.
Either Kane or
Um,
Doman. Either Kane or Doman.
Oh,
Oh,
yikes.
okay.
I don't
so
want to
it's-
play Kane.
No, so then it's a fellowship. That's the stress-free match. If it's you and it's going to be you and Kane, so that's just
Kane's
that's
gonna
just a relaxing.
destroy me.
That's not true. We're going to study. It's going to be fantastic. His top strength is now your top strength, so it's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait to face Kane, and I'm pretty sure we'll see Kane.
Was that match against Kane close, or was it just like
Lackeys back
you just
against
won?
him.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
I
it
think
went
it
down to the last question.
Yeah, it went down into round 3. Yeah.
And we both
All right.
missed, and
So
and
once
think-
again,
yeah.
Brody, just to
That-
kind of wrap
however the
up,
betting was, I won.
Maggie the Macabre Brzakala taking out the number 1 seed, Dominic Rizzi.
It was so much.
What a crazy match. Do you have
Mm.
any final thoughts about it?
I honestly think it comes down to the managers. This is probably the best example of how a manager can affect your
no.
performance. And I think it was Cody's talking to Maggie, just making sure you stay
Just
smart,
Dominic's
stay confident.
fingers.
Don't go
Yeah, what
too
is he
crazy.
trying to
And I think
do?
Kale had the right mindset going forward, but it's a matter of taking those risks.
Oh
whenever
my
you
God.
need to. But obviously,
I love
hindsight
it.
is 2020. But I think this is going to be probably one of the matches of the tournament in terms
Yeah.
of like top 3.
This did win match of the year. Or
Absolutely,
Australia, was it?
absolutely.
Did-
Once again, what an
Uh,
upset. What a great
that went to
match.
Ethan
Thank you guys
Butler
for
and
joining
Simon.
us.
So I think the title match, Robert versus Tim, that won fandom match of the year. I want to say this one
Because I know Maggie won 2 awards.
You
It was,
won
I think
baby,
it was, I think it was rookie, maybe, I think.
babyface. Babyface.
Rookie, and then I think moment, like fandom moment.
Yeah, that
No,
For that?
no.
But there-
It was just moment because
Oh.
I won moment of the year.
Oh, there you go then. All I know is that this match lost to some match that Ethan Butler was in because he messaged me the next day and said that was wrong. Was it your match? Okay.
The one,
Yeah, thank you.
Jake was
Thank
the
you for
1
bringing that up.
seed, Ethan was the 32 seed.
Right,
And,
yeah.
Kind of similar to a Maggie Brzakala, Dom Rizzi situation, you know. But I want to say you also won babyface fandom player or like
I feel like that's not a thing.
face player of the year.
Maybe.
Face player of the year, something like that. Because I'm pretty sure Boat won face Warzone player, something like that. Because we still do like heel team of the year and
I think
face team
so.
of the year and stuff like that. So I'm pretty sure it's that. But yeah, I do remember you winning.
a couple of awards, yeah.
I'm pretty sure you won upset. Yeah, so that sounds right. But crap. that was great. That was fun. I thought that was fun.
And then,
Yeah.
and then you made to the finals, and the main thing I remember about the finals is just like hearing, because people talk in this community,
Right.
just like sort of coming down
know.
to being like Maggie being like she just didn't want to win, not to like disrespect Tim, but you were just like over it at that point. Just like that's what I heard. I don't know if that's true or not. It was just like
No, I didn't want to.
You don't want to do Tim and then play Robert. Like you were just.
I was not going to play Robert. There was zero I really thought that I was going to win that match at that point in the match when I missed that Jurassic Park question. I really thought I was going to win, and I was already planning out how I was going to say, I'm not playing Robert. Like, I'm not doing it. I'm happy to win the tournament, but Tim is playing Robert. I will not play him. But then, I just had a brain fart. I did not throw the match. As this match proves, I have many brain farts when I am playing under pressure. And I really did just fuck up that question. So
we've all been there. We all know what it's like. But this match it's one of the best matches.
Yeah, it's got like
in the history of fandom.
It gave us one of the best screenshots of when Robert is like hugging you, and then you see Tim in the bottom corner like that as well. When you see Cody's face up close, and it's like
a painting like that. That screenshot, like everything's in shot. It's perfect. But I think top 5 greatest fandom matches ever. Memorable. It just has everything, and then then you see Dominic just like what's going on? Like he just doesn't know what happened. Like it's but final thoughts. How'd you feel about that?
I mean, it's always fun to relive. It was definitely like a highlight in my fandom career and my time at Multiplex. I mean, I don't think that it's a secret that like Rizzi's not my favorite person, nor is Coho my favorite person. So it was like that put like icing on the cake basically.
You do this and you're like, it would be better actually beating Coho in a match. And that's where the idea
is. True. And then we just, went up.
And then it happened last year, I'm trying to remember what I was going to say because I just completely blanked on the question that I was going to ask. Yeah, I just forgot the question. Shit.
That's okay.
That's okay. I had a brain fart right then. No, this is great. I'm very happy with this one. This is a good one to watch.
Have you watched this match? Like, I mean, do you watch your matches at all, or have you seen?
That's the question I was going to ask.
Only when Tim makes me. Actually, and I did when I was playing. I did more often. Study and whatever. Yeah. Recently, not really. It's been a while since I've watched this match, but it was fun.
Yeah. Oh, sweet. So I think that's it's gonna wrap it up. I don't know who. I think are we agreeing with that we're gonna have?
We should stop doing this. We do this every time.
Damn it! I love doing it. It's setting it up the breadcrumbs for people to kind of figure out. I think I'm gonna talk to that one person that I told you, Michael, that we're gonna set up.
Mysterious.
I know, right?
I don't know who you're talking about.
Following, it's right, we'll talk about it off air.
Yeah, I don't know who you're talking about.
We'll keep this in, but we'll talk about it.
And then hopefully we'll be able to have Maggie back at one point because there's a couple more matches that very next year when she sort of came back that again it's as we saw in this match, she was very raw in fandom and getting like 4-point round ones. The very next year was different. There was a lot of 9 points, 10 points, so should be fun. So hopefully we'll do this again at one point.
Oh yes, thank you very much, Maggie, for agreeing to be on. We had fun. Hope you had fun, and we'll be happy to have you back on. Thank you, Michael, co-hosting and being my Huckleberry. And I will not take any run Lola run blasphemy. Remember that. But thank you everyone for watching, and we will come back with the next episode sometime when we decide we feel like it. All right. Take care, guys, and stay classy or some trivia thing. I got to come up with a tag with like an ending catch.